On so many occasions, we hear people talk about financial freedom. But financial freedom for whom? Is it for the individual? For the human race at large? If it is a country, is it for the public? For the populace? Is it for everybody? These sometimes get lost in translation. When we talk of financial freedom, sometimes we tend to be selfish. We tend to take a selfish point of view. Financial freedom for me. We talk of countries adopting cryptocurrency to bring financial freedom. Most of the time, the freedom we are talking about is that of the individual, the investor, not the wider public. Hi guys, this is FD4 Sage5.tv once more back with another video. Today we are looking at something slightly different. We are looking at countries that are crypto friendly, countries that welcome cryptocurrency. There are quite a lot of them and their friendliness does vary. It is a long scale, but today we are going to pick 8 of those countries. To make it more interesting, we are also going to look at corruption, because where money and wealth is concerned, corruption is closely nearby. With corruption stifling innovation and investment, we will use the Corruption Perceptions Index by Transparency International, which ranks countries between 100 very clean to 0 highly corrupt. 0 highly corrupt, 100 very clean, which means there is next to no corruption taking place. Hi guys, the stuff I'm sharing with you today is just for informational purposes. It's not meant to be advice of any sort. Please seek your own financial advice from a qualified financial advisor. The subjects that I am going to cover in this video are not meant to demean any country or entity that I am going to mention in this video. They are just meant to illustrate my points of view. These are all my points of view. I'm going to share them with you guys today. So the first country that we are going to look at today with regards to its cryptocurrency friendliness is going to be Portugal. We have all heard that. Portugal, very cryptocurrency friendly. So Portugal is one of the few countries worldwide that has implemented blockchain technology into some of its public services, such as digital identification, registration, as well as online voting. Earnings from crypto are exempt from VAT in this European country. In the UK, where I'm based, it is approximately 20%. So that could all add up significantly over time. So no VAT is a good point. It's a good plus. There is little legal and regulatory burden on cryptocurrency businesses in Portugal. By allowing tax-free earnings, Portugal is actively encouraging foreign entrepreneurs, investors, and digital nomads to bring innovation and financial firepower to its shores. With great weather and relatively cheaper cost of living, who am I to suggest otherwise? Other than pack your bags, darling, Portugal it is. Number 2, we've got Switzerland. With a population of around 35,000 inhabitants, the German-speaking city of Zug is located on Lake Zug. It is a wealthy, densely populated, and well known for its mountains, chocolate, cheese, watches. With Switzerland surrounded by Germany, France, Italy, Austria, Liechtenstein, there is easy access to other countries with a lot of commercial activity. Average life expectancy for women in Zug is 84. For men, it's 80. There you go. I thought I would throw that one in, just in case you want to retire in Switzerland. You can calculate how long you live and enjoy your crypto gains. So one of the things we're also going to consider is corruption. Portugal comes 32nd with a corruption ranking of 62 to 100. Switzerland is 7th worldwide with a ranking of 84 out of 100. Third country we are going to look at is Germany. If you ever decide to live or to move to this European giant, at a personal level in Germany, profits regarding cryptocurrencies are tax-free if the total profit generated from private sales transactions in the calendar year was less than 600 euros. Just like with fiat currencies, which has the same threshold of 600 euros. And sales of cryptocurrencies held over 1 year are tax exempt in Germany. So that is a positive. If you're a hodler, Germany is the country for you. So pack your bags, head to Berlin. Cryptocurrency assets are viewed as private money under Germany regulations, which means they are not legal tender and vendors are not mandated to accept digital assets. If you do hold digital assets for over 1 year before selling, you do not have to pay any taxes on any gains. This, however, may change soon, just as the political landscape is changing in Germany. Corruption ranking for Germany is position 10th, 80 out of 100. Fourth country we are going to look at is Singapore. This island city is one of a few countries worldwide to offer a common sense approach to cryptocurrency regulation. It treats all businesses the same, including crypto projects, as any other business, and crypto projects are subject to the same taxation laws. Tax treatment on gains depends on whether such gains are classified as capital gains or revenue. What a place, Singapore. Corruption ranking for Singapore is in position 4th and it scores 85 out of 100, which means there is less Corruption in Singapore is the fourth on those countries that are deemed clean by Transparency International. I know some people will have their own gripe about Transparency International having their own hidden agenda, but for the purposes of this video, their data and their scaling and ranking does help us achieve our objective to assess each country's level of corruption. Number 5, it's Malta. Located in the central Mediterranean between Sicily and the North African coast, Malta is a nation known for historic sites related to succession of rulers, including the Romans. With a population of just over 500,000, this tiny European country has been at the forefront of cryptocurrency regulation since 2018. When it comes to taxation treatment, the same questions will be posed when analyzing a cryptocurrency transaction as would be the case if the transaction involved regular assets, e.g. normal currency or the euro. Thus, questions as to the intention behind the transaction, status of the parties, nature of the transaction, and so on are still relevant. Great weather too. Corruption ranking for Malta, it's occupying 49th position worldwide and it scored 54 out of 100. Number 6, we are looking at Cyprus. The Republic of Cyprus is an island country in the eastern Mediterranean Sea, south of the Anatolian Peninsula. Flanked by Greece and Turkey to the north, Lebanon to the south, and Syria to the east, Cyprus has been a holiday destination for Western holidaymakers for several years. While there's been no red carpet treatment for the crypto industry, Bitcoin is not legal tender, but at the same time, neither is it subject to control or regulation, which means general civil laws apply. Great weather too. Corruption ranking for Cyprus, it's occupying position number 52 and it scores 53 out of 100, which means it's somewhere in the middle. I don't know if you can talk of 50% corruption and 50% clean, but it is almost right there in the middle. Cyprus, that is. Number 7, we've got El Salvador. On September the 7th, 2021, the country became the first country throughout the world to make Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency legal tender. Leading from the front, the Salvadorian president has got a dream. What is this dream you talk about, you may ask? Well, against all the pressure from the IMF and some major economies warning against the country's move to make Bitcoin legal tender, the country has plowed through with its plans and history will judge whether that was a good move. As with us within the crypto space, we know what we wish for and we kinda like the idea of a Bitcoin city. Way to go, El Salvador. Corruption ranking for El Salvador, 115th position, and it scores 34 out of 100 points on Transparency's ranking criteria, which means El Salvador is by definition a corrupt country. Bitcoin, do your thing and let's see if you can deal with corruption. And finally, at number 8, we've got Ukraine, who recently approved cryptocurrency as legal tender. That was as a result of an influx of crypto donations to support their war endeavors, as well as helping those in need during the Russia's invasion of Ukraine. A lot of people are suffering, we must add. Currently, it's going through some testing times, and Ukraine has had its back to the war since the Russian invasion, but the amazing thing is that the parliamentary institution was still operating when the law to legalize cryptocurrency was passed. Friendly as this may be to the cryptocurrency space, it does appear like this was more of a forced move rather than voluntary, albeit by circumstances following an influx of cryptocurrency funds donated to help finance the ongoing challenges the country is facing. So there you have it, guys. Which of this country will be your number 1 destination to visit? Is corruption something you are concerned about? Will it dent your cryptocurrency enthusiasm if you hear that your number 1 chosen country is highly corrupt? Would you still go and invest in that country or go and be based from that country? Discuss. Thank you very much, guys. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe, as well as smash that notification bell. Until next time, this is FD for Sage 5 signing out. Bye for now.